Hey Sam. I don't even remember, dude. Let's see. Is there? I think you get like the vanity sink, which unlocks items from previous. Like if you've played on other Ascension servers, like you use that item and it unlocks like those items, so that those items that you've paid for, either like cosmetic items you've gotten, are now available on this server. And then I think you get some bag. You get like I think you get like one 36 slot bag, and then outside of that, I don't really remember. I mean, I've played. Um, I've tried the Blood Mage. Didn't really like the Blood Mage that much. I tried the Sun Cleric. The Sun Cleric is just really weak, unfortunately. So now we're trying this class, which is the Starcaller, which is kind of an interesting class.
Lovely.
Because I don't know if we can see. Do I have the talent calculator? Let's see if I can find the talent calculator. So here, COA builder, Starcaller. The Starcaller has. Oh, you tried Templar? Yeah, I mean, like it's weird. I mean, I've looked at different videos on like. Sorry, I got a little bit of a sore throat. Apparently, I just woke up and my throat hurts. And I'm congested at the same time. Excuse me, and I got a burp. I just drank some Coca-Cola. Here, hold on a second. All right, so yeah, I tried some different classes. I looked at some, the only like PvP tier list I could find was from like a year ago. I used ChatGPT to like kind of break down some of the classes to try to get a better idea of like what was possible with certain classes, and it had some decent information that wasn't too bad. But let me just log out to the main character screen. So as far as from what I've been able to like research and figure out, Reaper is pretty strong in PvP. At least this is just what I've just from researching on the web, what I've kind of come up with. Blood Mage supposedly is pretty strong. Stormbringer is supposed to be strong. Barbarian is strong. Knight of Azeroth is incredibly strong, apparently. Um, but I think Knight of Azeroth, if I remember correctly, I didn't really like. The problem is a lot of the classes, like their play styles, don't really match like the way I like to play that much. Like the one class that I think matches my play style a lot because it's similar to a paladin is really the Sun Cleric, but I enjoyed the Sun Cleric, but it's just so weak. It feels very weak. It feels like not one of the strongest classes. So unfortunately, after playing the Sun Cleric here to like level 18, I kind of got to the point where I felt like this class just isn't very good, to be honest. The abilities are cool. The spell animations I thought were pretty good, but they just they weren't hitting hard enough. So after 11 to 18, I just felt like, man, this class isn't very good. And then if you look at the blue channel, which is I think like the newcomer the newcomer channel in game, a lot of people are talking about in that channel like what classes are good, what classes are not good, because everybody wants to know. Everybody's trying to figure out what class is good. Like, I don't want to play a class that's bad, basically. So, and in that channel, the one class is the class that does come up quite a bit is Blood Mage. A lot of people say Blood Mage is good, very strong. Knight of Zoroth is strong. Those are two of them. I tried Stormbringer. I thought was kind of neat. Like I actually ran some battlegrounds where I got absolutely annihilated by some Stormbringers. So I think Stormbringer is a class that looks like it could be pretty fun. I'm just not a caster. Like when it comes to MMOs, playing a pure like caster, someone who just does mostly like range type damage, it really isn't my playstyle. Doesn't fit my playstyle. So even though Stormbringer I think looks really cool, like the spell animations are decent and the spells are really strong and the character looks very strong, I just don't really enjoy a cast. I don't really enjoy standing still. Like I like to play classes that are mobile. So standing still really doesn't work for me very well. And Stormbringer, you're going to do a lot of like standing still. At least early on, that's what it looks like. And then there's the Reaper, which I think from kind of what I've read sounds like it could be a pretty strong class. But I haven't played it yet. I created a Reaper, but I haven't played it yet. But it looks like a class that could be fairly good. So then I got down to creating the Starcaller, and I actually found a YouTube video of a guy talking about Starcaller, and I'm kind of following his video a little bit. And he's actually playing the tank spec. One thing that's really interesting in Conquest of Azeroth is how many classes have tank specs. There's so many classes that have tank specs, which is interesting. But according to some of the stuff I looked at, and according to ChatGPT, the Starcaller build I should be using for PvP is actually, let's go to the talent tree. I think it was telling me that I should be using Sentinel. And Sentinel is more of the kind of like ranged Starcaller spec where you're doing a lot of like arrows and kind of range damage. But according to this YouTube video I found, I should be using Moonguard, which I think is the tank spec. Where's the specializations? Or maybe it's Warden. You see, maybe it's Warden or Moonguard. Let me see. See if this guy's got. Yeah, it's actually Moonguard, I think. So Moonguard is Starburst. The interesting thing about this, about the Starcaller, is it's like a lot of your abilities damage scale with your mana, which is interesting. You don't find too many classes where your damage is increased by how much actual mana you have, you know?
Lovely. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. You were screwed.
You don't play dual wield melee? Yeah, I hate two hand. I hate like two hand weapon playing because I don't like slow. I don't like waiting for that slow as, the timer.
Lovely. Lovely.
I like classes that are mobile. Like this class, it feels like I don't know yet, but I think this class is probably pretty mobile class. I don't know yet though. I don't know like what abilities this class has, as far as like movement abilities. So we'll have to wait and see. So we got Hunter's Shot, which is a range shot. Obviously, we got a couple of like arrow shots, right? As a Starcaller, you will find strength in your mana pool. Try using Star Sunder or Hunter's Shot to quickly expend mana to devastate your foes. Then cast Lunar Shock to consume scattered stars. Lunar Shock, which I don't even have yet. Which is interesting. It's telling me to use something that I don't even have. I have Lunar Lance, which consumes This could be like I noticed that a lot of the abilities, or a lot of the talents, I think they've changed a lot of the things in with this release. Like they've renamed certain things. They've take some classes that existed and got changed. Like Blood Mage used to be like the Worgen class or whatever it was called. I can't remember what it was called, but I don't even know what kind of gear. What kind of wet gear can we actually use? Like, okay, we can actually wear plate mail. Are you kidding me? Well, that's actually good to know. So apparently that's actually good. Yeah, so that's going to help our tank. That's going to help our survivability. That we can actually wear plate mail on. It's like that's another thing that's interesting. Is a lot of the classes can wear like higher levels of armor that you wouldn't expect. I didn't have. Hey, what's up, Narshan? I have not had any errors or issues opening the game. I would say that if you do have any issues opening the game, I definitely would look to see if there's any updates on the launcher. And obviously try shutting down the launcher, restarting. But yeah, I haven't had any. Yeah, that sucks that you're having errors. I have not had anything like that. But let's fix these. Let's make these macros here real quick. We just learned these two: Huntress Shot and Moon Arrow. So let's go Moon Arrow. All right, the Moon Arrow. Moon Arrow. Let's just make this. I don't know. Like it's. I don't. Are these stand? It was going to be interesting how we use these is based on whether or not we can move. And we're going to say, was it Huntress Shot? Is that what it was called? Yeah, Huntress Shot. Huntress Shot. And can we do these while moving? Let's say Huntress Shot. Let's put it on D. Let's find out. I mean, we're okay. Okay, we cannot use this while moving. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna make things. That kind of sucks. It's a 1.5 second cast. Okay. And then this one's a 1.5. So both of these you can't use. Yeah, that blows. Fire and Enchanted Arrow dealing physical damage and restoring some of your mana. And this one is Fire and Enchanted Arrow. It applies a Scattered Star, dealing 4% range weapon damage plus 11 as arcane damage. Increased further based on your maximum mana. Can be consumed by spells to deal additional damage. So this is more of a finisher. This one generates mana. This one is more of a finisher, but it also applies a Scattered Star, which we use. So basically, if we go here and we do this, yeah. It sucks that you can't. It sucks that these abilities can't be used while you're moving. No updates. Cleared the cache. Oh yeah, I was gonna say clear the cache while I did it. Oh, dude, that sucks, man. That totally sucks that you're still having it there. I would yeah, I would post something on their forums. I mean, I would try to post on their forum. Oh yeah, definitely. Like if you ever have an error, like it definitely could be an add-on. If you ever have an error, first thing you should do, if you can't figure it out by just like you're like doing the things you've already done, clear your cache, restart the game, whatever, then yeah, definitely disable all your add-ons.
Lovely.
Like disable all your add-ons just to see, because 9 times out of 10, it's actually your add-ons that are causing the issue. So my initial reaction to this class though is I actually like it. I like this class a lot initially, but as you guys know, anyone who's come to watch me play WoW knows that I'm a big hunter player. So I mean, it's not surprising that that I would like a class that has ranged abilities. But yeah, disable your add-ons. But this, let me try. Let's see. And the other thing that, unfortunately, holy crap! Look at the range. Are you kidding me? Look at the range on these abilities. Holy moly! Does it say what the range is? 45 range. That is very. Look at this. I'm in range from here. That's actually really good for PvP because we can definitely. I mean, that's crazy. Here, let's try this. I'm going to use the first shot, then we're going to follow with this shot. Going to move in, we're going to generate some mana, then we're going to use this ability, then finisher. Okay, so that works pretty well. So we're basically just doing 2, 3, wheel down, wheel up. We're basically going Moon Arrow into Hunter Shot, into Celestial Strike, then into Star Sunder, and then into Splendor Lance. Celestial Strike generates mana, so it's kind of a filler that you use just to generate mana. Apparently a lot of the damage on this class is increased by how much mana you have at the time you use the ability. But yeah, this class is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. This one's interesting. So a lot of the classes in Conquest of Azeroth, I only have to play them for like a few seconds, and I'm like, okay, this class isn't for me. You know what I mean? Like this class isn't for me.
Lovely.
But this class definitely looks like one I could like. All right, so what do we got? Yeah, but the fact that this class can wear plate is really interesting. All right, let's make our character look a little nicer. Let's go with we can wear plate. Red gloves. Oh shit, I did all that and I didn't save it. Dope. And let's do, we want, you must reach level 10 to use that item. Alright. Fine. Keep your secrets.
Lovely.
Is there like a range? If there is, good. What is this?
Lovely.
Oh, big sneeze. All right, I gotta take a AFK for a second. I gotta go. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Had to go blow my nose after that sneeze. I feel like I've got a cold or something. Not feeling too good today, guys. Not feeling good. Feeling sick. All right. Okay.
Lovely. 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 You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Dang. I was kicking my butt. We're gonna need more. More food.
Lovely.
Apparently I'm dodging a lot of attacks. Blessing of Balloon increasing their intellect. Okay. Medium range auto attacks now have a 20% to apply scattered stars.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
That is a long ass cloak. That is a long ass cloak. Maybe a little bit too long. Where's the class trainer? Aspect of the stars. Medium ranged auto attacks now 20% to apply scattered stars. Okay. So this looks like this is like an aspect. Just like a... Actually, if it's an aspect, it should be on 3. So Opie. Let's go ring bindings. Aspects. Okay. And we want to go keep bindings. Ring bindings aspects. It should be F3 now. We can just switch aspects with Opie, which is preferred. And auto sell junk. Meat. Sack. Let's clear some of this crap out. Apparently we don't need arrows at all. Bean soup. Oh, yeah. I don't see, so we don't need arrows. Okay. Alright, cool. So far, this like, you know how when you play a new class, like certain classes just click, like certain classes feel good. This class feels good. Like this is probably the best feeling class I've played since the Sun Cleric. The Blood Mage didn't. I think any class that is predicated on a lot of casting and standing still is definitely a class that I don't particularly like. For some reason, it doesn't bother me as much when I'm like shooting arrows. I don't know why that is, but this class, you know, shooting arrows is only part of the, you know, part of what you can do. So. What's the cooldown on this? Just gives us like a little buff. The other thing we can do is, what do we want to do as far as professions? We can go, let's see, we can go... I must have already learned some of these. Yep, I already learned cooking. And I already learned some of the things, fishing. I don't know. You like cultists? Hey, what's up, Zure? I haven't played cultists yet. I don't jive with classes that are like a lot of like standstill casting. So If the cultist is a lot of standstill, just casting, I don't. Those classes I don't like as much. But I don't know what the cultist is like. Like I said, there's one video that I kind of been watching, which is this one. This is from a year ago, and it's a PvP tier list. It's got some some decent information here. You
6 or
know,
something like that, just off memory, somewhere along those lines. And it does a low B tier. Cultist definitely better than Chronomancer, but this one suffers from some different issues. Cultist just does not have a lot of mobility for the melee spec to get to people. It's kind of like Death Knight from retail. So it can be a bit rough trying to get uptime on people. And when you do have uptime, you just don't really have the damage compared to some of the other melee classes. It's just not really there. It's actually
but yeah, but that video's from a year ago, so I'm not sure how if it's still up to date, still is applicable. But yeah, all the classes. Again, what's interesting is where's the do I have the tree up? Yeah. What's interesting is the talent trees are really interesting. The way they do talent trees is very much like a Dragonflight type talent tree system. But just the armor, like I'm really surprised by a lot of the armor proficiencies that the classes have. Like this is a Mooncaller or a Starcaller class, right? And it seems like a lot of her classes based on like casting, shooting arrows, but there's a lot of like melee based abilities as well. She can use a shield, but she can wear plate armor. So it's just interesting, and I wonder if they really looked at like the lore of World of Warcraft and tried to base some of kind of this stuff based off of any kind of from a lore point of view. I don't really know, and so but it's interesting. I'd be careful because I put some of my abilities on. I put my primary abilities on wheel down, so it's very easy to accidentally wheel down and attack things that are close by, which kind of sucks. Another thing is interface. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And key bindings. The other thing I notice is that my key bindings, I have to kind of go through and set these up for each character. It doesn't keep, whatever. Just a lot of new add-on locations and quests are from the old World War. Oh, are they? Okay. See, I've never read the old World of Warcraft comics. But I'm just wondering if some of the ideas for some of these classes came from World of Warcraft lore. You know what I mean? Like the Moonguard, like, I mean, this is a Starcaller, but when you look at the talent, one of the talent specializations. It's interesting. There's 4 of them, but let's see if we can find. Let's see, Ascension. Is there a class breakout here? Overview. Yeah. So where is Starcaller? 20 classes. You can see this is not even up to date because Son of Aragorn is now Blood Mage. So this website is not as up to date as it could be. Starcaller. Okay, so you can see there's Moon Priest. Oh, let's see, that's not even up. Oh, okay, there it is. I was going to say Moon Priest, Ward, and Sentinel. Okay, so we got Moon Priest, which is the healer. We got Sentinel, which is enchanted archers who use, ranged. And now look, they wear mail armor. Okay, so the armor specialization changes based on which specialization you pick, which makes sense. So the Warden. So the Warden is a DPS character that wears plate armor. And Phantom Knives, Throw Glaives, and trap enemies in enchanted shackles. So the Warden looks like a fairly interesting playstyle. The playstyle I'm going to be running is Moonguard. And trade damage output for massive defenses and block value. Cleave through multiple enemies, regenerating mana and detonating scattered stars. Signature skill Guardian of a Loon. Every 15 seconds gain bonus block and parry rating tied to current mana. Timing it to gain Loon's Blessing for bolstering defenses. We're actually going to be running the Moon Guard. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I found a video where a guy's playing it and he really likes it. This site is projectascension.fandom.com. There. I'll just give you the link. Anyways, we're just... I've tried out some of the different classes, and like I said, I played Starcaller back 4 years ago when this Conquest of Azeroth was released. And so I liked that class, but playing it now, like yesterday, I played Starcaller to level 18, and it just feels really weak, unfortunately. So I tried Blood Mage, and I didn't like Blood Mage. So, yeah, no problem, G. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, exactly. I think because we've seen moon guards. Like when you've seen like, I'm a person who sadly I've played World of Warcraft since it came out in 2004, and I was even playing beta WoW before WoW was released. I was on the beta realm. Doomhammer was the server I was on, but I've never really gotten into the lore of World of Warcraft, and that's something I've kind of always felt kind of bad about. But definitely Moonguard. We've seen Moonguards a lot, and I can't tell you where I've seen it, but Moonguards, just like when we've gone through the World of Warcraft and different expansions, you'll do quests and stuff, and you'll see like Moonguards come up a lot. Like, oh, this is such and such as Moonguard, or you're like in Ashen Vale, you'll see like a group of night elves running to protect like a building, and it's a bunch of Moonguards. You know what I mean? So definitely something that's been around and it's part of the lore. So I like that. Hopefully they're trying to create some of the stuff based off of lore, of stuff they pulled out of lore. And of course, even the weapon I have, even this glaive is very, there's plenty of instances of night elves with glaives. I'm gonna be lazy and hearth over here. You've read the comic books, wrote a lot of the quest text. Yeah, see, and I've never got into that stuff a lot, and I don't think I would kind of like to, but my wife would probably get mad at me because if I got into a lot of the stuff, I'd want to like I'd like to decorate my office with, like if I could get some posters and stuff. Like if we went to like say World Warcraft art prints. I would love to get like some World of Warcraft, stuff like this to put up on my wall. But I don't think my wife would appreciate it. That's pretty cool. I'd like the world map would be cool. I'd like to decorate. I mean, I've spent more time playing World of Warcraft than any other video game in my entire life, and I've spent playing WoW since 2004, so I've been playing WoW for 22 years. It'd be kind of cool to maybe decorate my office with a little bit of World of Warcraft stuff. I don't think my wife would appreciate it. My wife's not really much of a gamer, so. But I don't know which one of these weapons we need. We want the A. Let's go ahead and turn this quest in. Because of my old god fixation. Yeah. I never got into the old god story. Like I'm an old school like fantasy person. I love fantasy novels and I'm a huge fan of Dungeons and Dragons. So I like stuff that falls kind of really in with high fantasy. So, elves, orcs, trolls, all that stuff dragons, all that kind of stuff. All the dragons are so overdone in MMOs to the point where it's kind of, I don't really like dragons a lot. I mean, I love dragons, but I get tired of them in the context of an MMO because we've just seen it so much. But I love Night Elves. I mean, I love Night Elves. I've played WoW for 22 years. Night Elves are by far my favorite race, and I love the lore around the Night Elves as well. You know, the fact that they built Teldrassil to try to give them the magic. They wanted to retain their immortal lives, and it failed. The tree wasn't blessed by who was the god that had to bless it? Actually, they talk about it. It's interesting. They actually added in the next zone here. They actually talk about that. There's a little character NPC you can talk to. That kind of goes through the story of Teldrassil, which I thought was a nice touch. I think that's something that I would love to have seen more in vanilla. Was more of the lore being explained to the players as you were leveling. They don't, yeah, not until you get to Silithus, yep. Damn, look at that damage. That's not bad. So the damage feels pretty good. I mean, 44, but I did like almost 70 damage right there. At level 4, that feels really good. Unfortunately, my reshade doesn't work. There's something. Their launch is very similar to Turtle Wild's launcher in that I think it's anything you do that modifies some of the DLLs gets overwritten by the launcher. So reshade, unfortunately, which I use to modify my graphics, tends to not work. I think I've always been an alliance player, and I think I missed a lot. I think I really missed out on a lot of the story of WoW by not playing Horde maybe as much in vanilla, because I think the Horde have a lot of cool storylines. You know what I mean? The Alliance have cool storylines too. The Horde are really cool. The Horde have a lot of cool storylines. The Alliance has, I think, a better leveling path. At least it feels better. Like when you try to level like Alliance in Classic WoW, I think it feels smoother. the range I have on my arrows is insane. Get like the range. Just look at the range I have. Holy crap.
Lovely.
Yeah, the undead. Like when I do play Horde, undead are my preferred race. Ah, shit. I'm like, why am I not getting the quest? Because I missed killing a treant. Yeah, the human story with the Defias Brotherhood is, I think, one of the best. Why does she keep doing like a... She keeps like bowing there or something. It's like genuflecting. Wands. I'm trying to...
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
They should spawn right here. I've done this quest I've done this quest so many times the last few days, and it always spawns right here. He's like, we need to go down. And I'm like, I don't think so. Like normally it spawns right here. But this is telling us to go down, so yeah. The quest add-on that they have. Invite this dude. Death Toid. There we go. There he is. Just like I said, right there. All right. Aspect of the moon while active doing Doubles the damage dealt and mana gained. Seize the tide of Cosmos, slowing the movement speed of all nearby enemies. After 3 seconds, you knock back all enemies. Ooh, I like that. Alright, so we got a slow. So let's do... We also have another aspect called Aspect of the Moonwell, which means that we need to add it to our aspect ring right here. So we're going to go Aspect of the Moonwell, this guy here. So we can switch between them. As the stars, immediate range auto attacks now with 20% to apply scattered stars and deal damage. Well active doubles the damage dealt and mana gained from scattered stars. I don't know, I feel like Aspect of the Stars would be better because we want to apply the scattered stars. So I'm going to stick with that. And then Stellar Drift is the slowing, so I'm going to create a macro for the Stellar Drift. Stellar Drift. I like the name. I think we need to start attack. Stellar Drift. That on the F key. Switch. See, boom, we just hit this guy with Stellar Drift. Or no. Anyway, what does it do? Seize the tide of chaos, slowing the movement speed of all nearby enemies. Oh, so it's like an AoE slow? That's kind of crazy. So it literally like it's like an AoE. So we could run into, if we had any kind of a movement ability that like jumped us back, like a disengage, we could actually jump into a big pack of enemies and just slow them all and then jump away. Apply like a massive slow. Be kind of interesting.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, it is crazy how many classes there are. It's a little overwhelming, you know, like, because you're like, there's so many. I mean, I played, you know, when it first came out 4 years ago, I bought it. I think it cost me like 20 or 25 bucks at the time. And I played a lot of classes then, but it was so clunky. Like, a lot of classes just, you know, they were so early. They needed a lot more work, you know. But a lot of them feel like they're, you know, quite a bit better now than they were, you know. I like this class. I don't think I'm pretty sure I've never played the Starcaller before. But it definitely feels better than, it feels good. And this class is pretty fun. kind of, yeah. Like so, yes, like basically, I feel if right now what it feels like is a melee character that uses a bow. Like I'm, like I've got this. I've got three abilities that are melee abilities, and I've got two abilities that are bow abilities, basically. So it feels kind of. And anybody who's watched me play World of Warcraft knows that I love melee hunters, and I love any kind of a hunter class that can do damage at range and up close. So this really fits into that playstyle. Okay, did someone start that up? He did. Okay, cool. Great.
Lovely.
Yeah, I mean the only bad thing is Blizzard's suing Ascension, so these servers. I think everybody understands that these servers probably aren't going to be up for, for very long. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking 3 to 6 months, maybe. You know what I mean? I'm thinking that this project has about a 3 to 6 month lifespan, but that's fine because we have, for at least for me. I mean, I've got Ion 2 coming out here in a few months. We've also got Classic Plus coming out. I mean, I think Blizzard did it on purpose. Obviously, Blizzard wanted to kill Ascension and Turtle WoW because I'm pretty confident that Classic Plus is going to come out probably around October of this year. I think they're going to announce Classic Plus at BlizzCon, and I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be coming out. I think they're going to announce it and say, "Oh yeah, this is Classic Plus." Oh, and, oh yeah, it's playable in like next month. I think that's what they're going to do. So, and when that happens, if Ascension's already shut down every classic WoW player like me, anyone who's like a big classic WoW player who loves vanilla WoW is pretty much going to jump onto Classic Plus because we got to see, is it any good? Is it fun? And all the streamers will hit it up hardcore because it's huge content, right? It'll be massive, like it'll be so huge. Oh, was it playable in a couple weeks? I didn't remember that. I did not remember that, but I think that's exactly what they're going to do. I think they're going to announce it. It'll be playable in a couple weeks after. I think they're going to do the same thing for Classic Plus, and I think Classic Plus was. I think the development for Classic Plus started as soon as the development for SOD started. SOD, they said SOD was a playground. That was them like doing like a playground. What is this quest? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, we can use shields, right? Yeah, nice. Trinket. Look at this shield, even has like a crescent moon on it.
What brings you here?
Yeah. I don't remember exactly what they expanded on Elwood Forest, but they expanded this area here. Like you can see there's this whole the Eyrie, this whole section up here in Shadow Glen. So, and then I'm sure, let's see. Yeah. Oh, they expanded Elwood Forest up into here, right? Up through here, didn't they? Like up into this area here, like Shadewell, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I mean it's kind of like what Turtle Wow did too. So very cool, very cool. I'm bummed that my reshade doesn't work. I can get reshade to work like temporarily, and then their stupid launcher like overwrites it, just like Turtle Wow did. Wish I could change the size of these aspects. Let's see. I don't know what these are. Like, oh, it's a stance bar, right? Stance. I don't know where stance bar would be. Layer. Panels. Character. You know what? Let's try. You tell me I don't have any bracers? What am I filtering here? Leather. How is it that I have like no bracer transmog options? That seems unlikely. Oh, it's because we had typed MOO in there. I was like, I knew something wasn't right. We have some bows. We have some bows. Quest is this, the Beginner's Book of Ascension. The blue. Here, let's do this. The blue kind of fits my Starcaller theme, so we'll use that one, but let's change the scale. There. There's so many quests in Dolinar here. I'm not a fan of how they reworked Dolinar. I feel like it feels way too crowded and too overdone. Like just too much. I do like the river here, but I feel like it's just too much. Like it just feels cluttered. You know what I mean? They crammed a lot of crap into a pretty small space. Let's try the aspect of the Moonwell for a bit.
Never make it easier to numb out all the pain. Not like anything was wrong. It never made it right. You're the one to come on strong, so why am I all alone? Here we go again, the same old thing. Smiling through a bleeding heart, I'll fake it till I break apart. What's it gonna take to look away? Man, some days I hate this town. You never fail to let me down. Better stay away before I break now. There's nothing more to say. I'm only days away from a meltdown. Now it's getting cold.
There's that quest that talks about the lore of how Teldrassil was created. Stay a while. Listen.
Ishnu Allah, I am honored. What brings you here? Hello.
Definitely worth listening to if you haven't listened to it. Let me reset the damage meter. Let's see how much damage we do. I'm not sure the benefit of each aspect here. Melee and ranged auto attacks now have a 20% chance to apply scattered stars and deal damage. Scattered stars can be consumed by spells to deal additional damage. While active, doubles the damage dealt and mana gained from consuming. Consume scattered stars. I don't really think I have a spell called Consume. Although we do have this ability here, which... Okay, so this does consume. Okay, so... Alright, so really this should make us do more damage, in theory. As our finishers, it should hit harder. That's the goal. Yes, Morpheus. To do more damage. Go ahead and put this here. I keep forgetting that I have such a massive, like my range is unbelievable on this character.
Lovely.
So how many stars do we stack, I'm wondering? Oh, there's a Starcaller.
Lovely. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. Lovely.
Starcaller feels good. I love this class. It just like it makes sense. Like the skills and stuff make sense, and I like that they have really good range on your bow. It's like insane range. Damage feels strong. Just hope we get some movement-based mobility. Why does there speak with Therial Windstroke? I guess I missed talking to that dude on the way out. I didn't think I did. Maybe it's a different quest that has me go back. Lightsaber Fang. Look at the range on these bow. This bow's insane.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Oh, I keep forgetting I have a mount. Shit. I keep forgetting I can mount. I'm not used to being able to mount at such a low level. I want to see if this pet loots for me. Okay, now we should loot for me.
Lovely. Lovely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he's looting for me.
Lovely. 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 You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Streets, they carry me. Soft shadows. feel I'm not alone. The air's so thick, I taste the time. A fleeting moment stuck in rhyme. Moonlit streets, they carry me. Soft shadows, my company. The night just breathes, it lets me be. Moonlit streets, they carry me.
Hey, Eva, what's up? So far, I'm loving the Star. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving the Starcaller so far. I think it's really more in line with kind of my play style and the way I like to play. You know? Yeah, I like it. Well, you guys know. I mean, you know, Eva. I love like melee hunter and hunter play style, and this definitely feels kind of like that to a certain degree. What is this? A warmaul? One-handed mace. 1 stamina. 4.1. Top end damage 14 though. Vanguard. What is Vanguard? I don't even know what Vanguard is. Vanguard? It's a Guardian spec? I thought about playing a Guardian because, you know, I love my two favorite playstyles are Hunter and some kind of like Paladin or tank. Those are, you know, warrior Paladin, tank, Hunter. Those are usually my favorite type of playstyles. I'm not sure what this ability does. Activate this to cause your next lunar phase spell to trigger its lunar effect. I don't know what a lunar phase spell is, so I'm not really sure what that means. Maybe it means like, I have an idea of what it might mean. Oh, so it works on this one. Lunar, this spell's instant. Oh, it's instant. I see. So it's kind of like, nice. All right, let's put this, needs to go on. Let's put this on F, which means this stellar drift needs to go on. I don't even know what I want to put this on. How about we put this key bindings? Quick key bindings. How about we put this on S? And then this should be B4 is fine, I guess. Mouse button 4. Nah, that's kind of a sloppy keybind for that. I don't know. It's really tanky. Yeah, I mean, I love tank specs, so I'll definitely try it out. Vanguard, yeah, that'll be probably the next character I play. I've been wanting to play Guardian. I love shield classes. What's interesting is this class has a shield, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure if you always use a shield with this class. I think probably. I mean, I'm doing the tank build on this one. We're going to be going with the tank build. Here's the Knight. The Knight of Zoroth is supposed to be like insanely OP. Apparently, Knight of Zoroth is like the tankiest character, I believe.
Lovely.
Server's been absolutely packed ever since they released this at all hours of the night. I mean, it's 3:48 a.m. and this server's got tons of people on it. Oh, is he gear dependent? Okay. I'm actually glad to hear you say that because I don't like the play style of the Knight of Zoroth. I don't like that most of his like mitigation is based off of keeping his minions up. It's not really not a play style I like. I like to be self-sufficient. I don't like to have to rely on like minions, or I guess Hunter is one class I play that does rely on a pet to some degree, but
Lovely. Lovely.
I'm loving this class. This class is good. Yeah, Evo, if you haven't played Starcaller, I highly recommend it. If you like Hunter, if you like a Hunter gameplay, I think you'd like it. He has Rune Heat. Seems cool, but you were struggling to live. Yeah, and if I'm struggling to live, then I'm not going to like it. That's my concern with this class, is that it might be squishy, but the thing is, the range on my shots is so insanely far at 45 yards, but I'm going tank spec, so it's going to be interesting.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Did you see that? I did my lunar eclipse into an instant heal. So that's pretty cool that we have like pretty much an instant heal. Gotta love that. That's gonna be great for our survivability. And seeing it's already up again. I love the man this spell here, this one here, the Mumo Splash, is so reminiscent of the Warden in Rift, like the Warden healing abilities. I just love it. I don't know if that was kind of like any kind of an inspiration for the spell, but huge fan of the Warden healer in Rift. I keep forgetting I can mount. Just for you parkour fanatics, this is the only tree I know of that you can actually jump off of. Watch this. Watch it. This is like the only tree I know of that you can literally jump off of. Like, that has like a base like that. You can actually run up it. I mean, how many trees in WoW can you run up the side of them that aren't like, you know, laying across the ground? Like most trees like these here, you cannot walk up onto. Boy, these seeds are in high demand, huh? These sprouts. This class is awesome. This class is so fun. I'm actually loving the shit out of this class. This class is just so good. Everything feels like it synergizes really well. Like all the abilities feel like they play together. Just have to get one more level, then we can do PvP. One more level.
Don't let the dark pull us under.
Lovely.
Now, Starcaller is like kind of like a hunter who can do like melee damage and also do like it's hard to explain. There. Excuse me. Fused with the light of the moon goddess Elune, Starcallers channel lunar power. They channel lunar power into their weapons, armor, and spells. As a Starcaller, you are an astral knight. They can adapt to any role, whether with blade or bow, defensive or healing magic. You'll bring the light of the moon to the darkest corners of Azeroth, unless you succumb to the corrupted waters. Roles: tank, melee DPS, healer, range DPS. Primary stats are intellect and stamina. You can wear mail, but you can also wear plate. If you choose to go Warden, you can wear plate. If you choose to go Moongor, which is the tank build, you can go plate. So it's a pretty unique class.
What brings you here?
It's pretty interesting. It feels more like a melee class in a lot of ways, because a lot of the abilities are kind of melee based. But you have this really good ranged abilities as well. So it's like a really good hybrid between melee and range, I think. It's what it feels like, at least currently. I mean, I don't know what it is at high level, but...
Lovely.
Hold on a second. Cat's meowing at the door.
To wake up, I will find you.
Sorry, cats were bugging me. I'm gonna throw some food at him. So there's I can't remember what the quest is here. There's another quest. Oh, Vulture Egg, yeah, that's right. I just don't remember where the Vulture Egg is. Like, where are the Vulture Eggs at? Here we go. Big damage. Big damage.
City hums, it knows my secrets. I'm awake, tangled in regrets. Every scar I try to hide.
Where are the Vulture Eggs?
Let me hear no
Ah, somebody's killing all the Vulture Eggs.
There's a spark I can't contain, rising slow through all.
Yeah, see, this guy came through here and did my quest already. Bastard.
I'm breaking through, leaving shadows, walking past the nights that try to hold me. Every part of me is finally awake. I'm standing, I won't break.
Seems like a good time to play with transmog since the Vulture Eggs are all gone.
Even when the night feels violent, corners of fear I can't disguise. Something in me finally feels alive. There's a spark I can't control. It's alive, running through my soul. I'm breaking through, leaving shadows, walking past the nights that try to hold me. Every part of me is finally awake. I'm standing,
Ah, here we go.
won't break. No rewinds, no second guess. Every broken piece of me finds its rest. I'm standing. I'm standing.
Lovely. Lovely.
Alright, just need, what, one more egg? Wonder what's down there. Probably death. Death. Okay, so there's eggs on two sides. You're playing a ranger, kind of a mix of rogue and hunter. Cool. Yeah. Ranger looks pretty cool. Alright, quest complete. Excuse me. That's a long drop. No. Oh, and I took no damage. Oh, that's right. I don't think there's any real fall damage in Ascension WoW, which is an interesting choice. Turtle WoW kind of did the same thing. I think there's damage to Turtle WoW from falling, but it's like really like reduced like a ton. Oh, is it the zone buff that's doing it? Okay. I didn't know if it was... Because I will say I was in a battleground and I fell off the lumber mill and I didn't take any damage, so I was like kind of like, I don't think zone buffs work inside battlegrounds, do they? Look at the damage. The damage on this character feels really pretty good. I'm probably just coping, man. I'm drinking the copium. We got a recipe of swiftness potion. When you get a recipe of swiftness potion, it almost makes you want to become an alchemist just because it's such a good recipe.
Lovely. Lovely.
something you never do, and all you never say. Never make it easier to numb out all the pain. Not like anything was wrong, it never made it right. You're the one to come on strong, so why am I all alone? Here we go again, the same old thing. Smiling through a bleeding heart, I'll fake it till I break apart. What's it gonna take to look away? Man, some days I hate this town. You never fail to let me down. Better stay away before I break now. There's nothing more to say. I'm only days away from a meltdown. Now it's getting colder, driving in my car. Some things never feel the same, don't know where to start. It's not like this is new to me, I really shouldn't care. It's not like you were there for me, so why do I still want you here? Here we go again, the same old thing. Smiling through a bleeding heart, I'll fake it till I break apart. What's it gonna take before I break? Man, some days I hate this town. You never fail to let me down. Better stay away before I break now. There's nothing more to say. I'm only days away from a meltdown. What's it gonna take before I break? Man, some days I hate this town. You never fail to let me down. Better stay away before I break now. There's nothing more to say. I'm only days away from a meltdown.
I did a whop 13 damage. 13 damage, shit. That's funny.
Lovely. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Well, I'm only level 10, so trying to like melee people in this battleground at level 10 is probably not a good idea. Am I doing any damage? Not much. You know, you can see my damage is way down. I'm actually doing very little damage. But the good news is we can do damage at range at low level, so... And we are winning, but we need to continue to cap the flag. And we just lost the flag. Shit. We need to get that flag back. That we just did.
Lovely.
I'll heal that guy. Help him out a little bit. He's gonna heal himself. I love that knockback. That is so cool. So I have this ability that slows people, and then after a few seconds it knocks them back. So we could knock people off the map here, like in the middle with that ability, which is really strong. So, pretty cool. God, if I could get my shield up and run in there, I could try to knock these people off. Let's see. Let's do that. Shield's not up yet. No, not up yet. Now it is.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Damn, I couldn't. I didn't have enough mana. I wanted to get in there and pop my shield and knock people off, but I had no mana. So yeah, I think we're just gonna hold. Yeah, don't cap the flag. We don't have mid, so what they should do here is not cap the flag. And he just annihilated that. I don't know what that guy did, this Primalist, but I think he just blew that guy up. I wish I had like a mana drain. That would be so cool if I had like Viper Sting. I could just, because it'd be at this range, being able to like shoot. I shoot the Crypt Fiends and stuff just to regen mana. Is this arrow split? I think regens mana, I believe. Maybe not. Thought it did, I guess not. Yeah, very little mana. There. This ability generates way more mana. Yeah, I'm only level 10, so I can't really jump into the fray, so to speak. Oh, we can hit this guy. Oh, dude, come on, stop running. Here we go, here it comes.
You can kiss your ass
You were
goodbye.
screwed.
No mana. So yeah, mana is the real issue on this character. Like, you have to be careful to manage your mana, keep it up. Eventually, I think you do more damage based on how big your mana pool is. So, very important to keep your mana up. Yeah, see, this is another. Yeah, we can always drink some water here. Yeah, we did. So what's funny is this character's level 10, but I'm doing way more damage. I'm actually doing more damage to this character than I was doing on the Blood Mage. I'm just kind of, because the Blood Mage is just so at low level. I'm not regenerating mana. I guess I am, just really slowly. Alright, so we did get what the hell? Guess my keybind's not right. Key binding. Toggle. Achievement frame? Is that it? No. I'm an idiot. No, what is it called? Character advancement, that's what we want. Alright, so Starburst. Smash up to 8 enemies, dealing arcane damage, scaling with block value, and reducing their attack speed by 20%. Interesting. It's more of a PvE ability, I'm sure. Starburst. Eclipse. The spell names are pretty cool. Starburst. Holy crap.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
This is like a pre-made. Their whole team. Look at this. It's like Zoroth. Cleric, Tinkermaster. Yeah, we're not gonna win this game. This enemy team is stacked. They are stacked.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Just can't. I can't do anything. The whole like death grip thing is lame. It's like he death grips you and then he stuns you. So like he death grips me over and then I'm immobilized, and I'm a night elf, so I don't have any kind of a, you know, I've got no way to break the stun, so I'm kind of screwed basically. Am I doing it? I'm probably not doing any damage. Yeah, 420. There's the death grip again.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
It's just like I gotta love it. So the one thing that I've heard about is see these Knights of Azeroth is that they're like the most powerful characters in the game. Like as far as PvP, they're supposed to be like pretty much the most OP class right now. I'm hoping that my bow range can be out of their death grip range. I think it is. Let's find out. Well, this is not a Knight of Azeroth though. This guy is. Here, let's go and take this guy up close. And we're gonna kill this person. Oh fuck me! I hit the wrong keybind. I hold down the shift key. I didn't mean to. I healed myself instead of him. Oops. Whoopsie.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Hey Foxy, what's up? How you doing, Foxy? I haven't seen you in a long time. It's cool, but I'm only level 11. The problem with Ascension, and this has always been a problem with Ascension, is the class balance is never good. It just is. But you know, it's hard to balance when you have so many classes, especially in like a bracket like this. I mean, it's not going to be balanced. You know, there's going to be people in here that are like level 10 and people in here that are like level 19. Obviously, the level 19s are going to be way stronger, you know.
Lovely. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting almost one shot. These Knights of Azeroth swing at me and my health just disappears. It's like gone. Well, I'm only level 11. Hey, I'm doing almost 1,000 damage, so that's not too bad, I guess. One thing I hate about Ascension servers too is the tab targeting never works right. Like there'll be 5 mobs in front of me, and there's obviously one that's the closest. When I hit tab, it never, hardly ever tabs to the one that's the closest for some reason. I don't know why that is. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't understand. I don't expect it to be balanced when one class is 19 and one, you know, this guy's level 18. I don't expect it to be balanced and like that, but but like we'll see what it's like when it's at max level. You know what I mean? When everybody's max level and has similar gear, then you know how balanced is it then? You know. Yeah, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. My wife is having a lot of problems because she's sick and her mom had a stroke, and it's been an absolute nightmare, to be honest. But outside of that, I'm okay. I'm enjoying being able to just stand back at range since I'm only level 11, and except I'm out of mana right now. The okay, now I'm just gonna run because I'm screwed. Yeah, I appreciate it, Foxy. Yeah, no, her mom had a stroke, and it was a really bad stroke. Like, she, like, you know, a lot of brain damage, and she had to learn how to walk again. She still can't talk right, but she's doing okay now. And then my wife just has, you know, she has all kinds of heart issues, and it's not good. Let's see if we got any decent gear. Tank. One-handed sword. Sure. Those. Yep, those look pretty good. All of this stuff is upgrades. We'll try one more battleground, then I need to get to bed, I think. But yeah, this class is really cool. I like the Starcaller class. I think it's a really fun class. It's kind of like a hunter. I'm playing the tank spec, which I'm not really sure how it's going to be. And I'm only playing the tank spec because of a video I saw on YouTube. This is the Rexar, I think, server. There's only 2 servers for Conquest of Azeroth. And this, I believe, is Rexar, which I think is apparently the older server. Although I thought when they launched the full version of this, they probably would have started fresh. I don't really know, though. I don't know if they started fresh or not. All I know is both servers seem to have a ton of players. Yeah, the Venomancer's so weird, but you run around as a spider all the time. I don't like spiders. There's a Venomancer right there. See, he's running up the hill. He's a spider. They were both... Hey, thanks, Gundar. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I mean, it just made sense that they would be. But I like the Starcaller. I like... So far, it feels like it's mobile. I like mobile playstyles where I can kind of move around. I mean, you have to stand still to shoot your arrows, but... I don't like that there's so many pets and, like, minions that get summoned, but I guess that's... You know, just the way of the world, I guess. I don't know. Makes it harder to target people. Oh, we're screwed here. Let's see if they did reduce fall damage.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, when I was playing the Blood Mage, when you're in your transformed form with the Blood Mage into the bigger, more powerful demon form with the wings, I don't think you can take any fall damage, because I jumped off of Lumber Mill there and I took like no damage.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. Maybe heal ourselves. I love the Moonwell Splash. That is such a great animation. This is like one of the greatest animations for like for the heal, you know? I just love that. If I buy a mount, I need reading skill to get it. You can get the mount. You can learn mount at like level 7 or 8. I think level 8. 7 or 8 in all the little major little starting kind of areas. There's like a quest person that will train you how to ride a mount. So you just have to get to like 7 or 8. I can't remember if it's 7 or 8. It's one of those. So it's pretty easy to get them, and it doesn't cost. I don't even think it costs any money. If it does, it's like very little.
Lovely.
Ooh, somebody's healing me. Look, see all the minions? It's kind of ridiculous how many minions there are. And see how it's kind of hard to like target shit?
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, I can see I'm screwed.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Hey, I'm only level 11, so not doing much damage though. Hopefully when we get up in level a little bit, we can do some more damage. Yeah, Foxy. I played Sun Cleric, which when COA first released 4 years ago, I bought it, and the Sun Cleric then was really strong, but now the Sun Cleric sucks. It's just really weak for healing and DPS, both specs of both. I mean, it's not like terrible healing, but it's not good. It's not great. And then I played Blood Mage, but I didn't like it. It felt very clunky to me. And then I tried to play the Stormbringer, and I thought that was pretty good. Stormbringer was pretty good, but it wasn't really my type of playstyle. I'm more of a kind of mobile type character, likes to move around a lot. So I started playing Starcaller today, and I 100% love Starcaller. I think Starcaller is a very, very fun class to play. So far, I'm really liking it. Wow, we are just getting our ass handed to us in this battleground.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Yeah, see, I did everything right there as far as like in engagement. Like I used my shield, I used my knockback slow, I used my instant heal, and it didn't matter. Like I played that fight almost perfectly, but it didn't matter because I'm so weak. I probably should use my knockback in the beginning though, like right off the bat. And that way I could have maybe got off a couple arrow shots before he re-engaged, but it wouldn't have mattered. But the problem is that the Knight of Zoroth, like Seer's and Knight of Zoroth, these guys are just way too powerful. They're like impossible to kill. Well, we can do another battleground since that one was so fast. That one was very quick. Let's see, 55, 11 armor. Yeah, I guess we can try that. Oh, I still got this damn tabard on. Let's get rid of the tabard.
It's more or less a sign of age, drawing lines, blue to vacant grave. How much time? It's more or less the same, holding
The heck is that thing? Like a wriggling parasite. That's a pretty interesting mount. Never seen that one before. I'll just grab the flag since I'm so weak. Having me in a team fight, it really isn't going to be much of an advantage. Although everybody's going here, so that's not good. So this is not a good start because not enough people went mid. They grabbed the flag and yeah, not a good start.
Lovely.
There's the knockback that I have. This guy's level 19, shit. What was I telling you earlier about minions? How there's too many minions? I'm not a fan of minions in MMOs. They clutter up the battlefield, they kill people's FPS, they make it hard to target people. You know, like one having like a pet is one thing, but summoning like 2, 3, 4, 5 minions. The reason it sucks is that then the reason it sucks is in a battleground, if you have like 3 or 4 or 5 people on a team that are minion class, next thing you know, there's like 20, 30 different, you know, minions running around. It just, yeah, not really a fan. Let me pretend I'm a healer and heal a few people here. Pretend I'm a healer. Yeah, we lost this battleground because they're just fighting mid. The thing with Conquest of Azeroth was the same thing that we had with Bronzebeard, because of there being so many classes, and like on Bronzebeard there being so many different unique abilities in the talent trees that were different than regular WoW. Everybody wants to test their builds. Everybody wants to try out their builds, and so because of that, they don't really fight the objectives of the battlegrounds. Usually, they just want to fight players, you know. So they go into battlegrounds. They're just looking to test out their build. So I want to kill somebody, and then people who are really into PvP might want to test their build versus specific classes. You know, they might want to see, well, how well do I do, you know, against this class.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Look at that.
You
Look at
were
that.
Screwed.
Look at that knockback. That knockback is far. I have a really good knockback. I'm just standing back shooting arrows, and still I'm only doing like 599 damage. I guess I need a better bow. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah, we'll see if we can kill this guy. No, he's gonna run away.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Yeah. Just spell's not ready yet. Skills. Lunar, did I misspell it? I did. Clips. I don't have any kind of a route.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
I just tried to kill that guy, but I couldn't withstand the damage, man. Even with my bubble, I threw up my bubble and I healed myself. And let's see what my self healing looks, or my healing looks like. If we sort by healing, I'm right here for 665. So even my healing's really weak. Like my Moonwall Splash is a very weak heal currently. Let's see, it is... The spell is an instant and heals an ally for additional 5%. Okay. It's going to be stronger when we follow it up with Lunar Eclipse, I believe.
You can kiss your ass. You were screwed.
There's the knockback. Yeah. Again, I did everything I could there. I used my slow, my knockback, I used my shield, and I used my self-heal. All of that I did in a span of just like about a second, but it, you know, didn't do any good. Just too squishy at level 11. But it's good to fight people that are stronger than you, because you can kind of work out, like, if you can survive against people that are stronger than you, then when you get to be like same level as them, you will annihilate them. So that's why I like to play Battlegrounds through from the very first moment I can get into them, because I like to force myself to actually play against people that are way stronger.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
We had to pump out quite a few heals there. I was really hoping that was gonna... I was hoping that was gonna level me. Let's see if we can kill a couple monsters here real quick and level up. Oh, I love the background image they used for this. That was really cool. Look at this, like, altar of a loon or something. That was pretty badass. Alright, so hopefully we get some talent, amazing ability that gives us like 10,000 more health. Let's see what we got. Warden's Blade. Oh, God, there's a lot of crap going on with this. I am Moonguard, so aspect of the moon. What is this? Oh my God. Attacks us for dealing damage. Based on your active aspect. Aspect of the stars. So mine's going to be Star Seer, increasing your damage of your lunar lance by 25%. You can't. Oh, siphon. So we do get siphoning. I was really interested if we got that, but you have to be. Yeah. Sprint forward with astral magic at your feet, increase your movement speed. Oh, we got to get that. And then there's Touch of Moonlight. Quickly heal an ally. Scaling with maximum mana. 1.5 second cast. Increase your intellect strength. Increase your armor by 300% of your intellect. It's just like, wow. What's my intellect? Mm-mm. 76. So 300% of your intellect. So that's going to be what, like 320 armor or something? Reduce the duration of stuns disarmed by 25%. Wow, that's a really good ability. So actually all these are good. Like this is good. This is good. This is good. This is really good. This is really, all these are really good abilities. If you pop Lunar Eclipse before casting this, yeah. Aspect. What's the other aspect? I only have two aspects. Aspect of the Moon World does regenerate 30% of your maximum mana. So we could actually switch our aspects, cast Warden's Blade. It has a 10-yard range too. 20-second cooldown, so it's useful pretty often. Look at Cosmic Trap. If we have Aspect of the Cosmos up and we use this, it throws a magic net trap the enemy, rooting them for 40 seconds. Oh, that's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so good. Let's see if we have some of that stuff. Oh yeah, we got tons of stuff. What is this? Increase your swimming speed by 50%. Look at this. Increase your swimming speed by 50% allows you to breathe underwater. That's pretty cool. What's a passive? Oh, I love passives. I love passives because I don't have to worry about them. Taunts an enemy to attack you. Oh. If the target is a player, they are unable to stop moving. That's weird. If the target is a player, they are unable to stop moving for 3 seconds. Interesting. Very interesting. Strafe, what's up, Ed? You caught me right when I'm getting ready to log off. Just getting ready to log off, Strafe. But let's take a look at Taunt. Let's see. This is, I think, bar 3, I believe. Bartender 4, bar 2. Must be bar 3. Yeah, okay. Leave up to 5 nearby enemies. Fire and chance you're dealing 50% range. Hunter shot. Oh, it's just rank 2. Nice. Oh, greetings, Starcaller. Greetings. What is it? Greetings, Starcaller. What does that remind you of, guys? Hey, what's up, Helmet? What does that remind you? Greetings. What is it? What is it? What is the line, man? Greetings, Starcaller. Let's see if we can find it. Greetings, Starfighter. Greetings, Starfighter.
Greetings, Starfighter. You have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Zur and the Kodan Armada. Yeah.
When it said greetings, what it said greetings, Starcall. That's what went through my head. Greetings, Starfighter. So what do we learned the other era, right? Let's see. Star Sunder. Strike an enemy for your weapon damage plus 2 to an arcane damage based on your maximum mana. Oh, this is rank 2, okay. Celestial Cleave. Cleave. This is just a cleave, which not really too interested in cleaving right now. Although if there's like the cleave would work really well. Yeah, I knew there was. There is a site, isn't there? I mean, yeah, I knew that there. I believe someone said there were some like Conquest of Azeroth builds, right? Let's see. Yeah, we'll have to read through this. Yeah, it looks like there's some tips and stuff here for the Starcaller. So I'll definitely, but I got to get to bed, guys. It is like 5 a.m., so I have to go to bed. But I did want to create this last macro though. Get these macros set up so because I won't remember it tomorrow. Oh no, that was just rank 2. Rank 2, right? Yeah, that was just ranking up. Stellar Drift, Celestial Waking, which we've got, right? Celestial Waking, Celestial Mind. Just making sure all my abilities are keybound and macroed correctly. Command. We don't have that keybound. And Fused Aegis. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Stray, if you caught me right as I was getting ready to go to bed. What else did we learn? We also learned Celestial Cleave, which I don't know what we're gonna put that on. I got an idea what we can put that on. How about Aim Decker? That's fine. There we go. If that works. We've got well. And command, don't need this. Starburst, smash up to 8 enemies dealing. I forgot all about this ability. I literally forgot I even had Starburst. Like I literally forgot I had it. Okay. We gotta do one more. We gotta do one more battleground. This class is so cool though. And this class is really cool.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Oh, guy snuck up from above. So what are the abilities we have? We got the Celestial Cleave. I'm trying to remember what new ones we've learned. Used Aegis, instantly counterattack. Okay. I think I've got a handle on all these abilities. How about our buffs? We've got our aspect, melee, range, active chance. When active, doubles the damage dealt. Okay. shouldn't have shot that person. I didn't realize he was going to stun and run away, but he did. Alright, now they're just going to dot and run. We play the hide and seek dot game.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I killed somebody! Oh my god, I finally killed someone! I killed somebody else, killing blow. I'm unstoppable.
Lovely.
The knockback, baby, the knockback. Come on. Give me someone to shoot. I need someone to kill. Is my team making like the greatest comeback ever? And is it because I joined the game? Wow, that guy just got destroyed. Come down. Dude, what are you doing? Get down here.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Guy snuck up behind me. Didn't see him. Oh crap, here comes a shit ton of people.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
I'm dead. I got no mana. I got nothing. I got nothing! Wow, look at that. I'm actually... I did some damage. Oh crap, I should have went to bed already.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Yeah, I see that. I'm totally screwed. Oh well, our team made a valiant effort to try to come back. Yes, baby. You ain't got nothing on me now.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, look at that. We lost, but we actually made a valiant effort to come back in that game. That's pretty cool. Oh, nice. That's an up. No, it's not an upgrade. I thought it was. That is definitely not an upgrade. Ooh, that is these. I got 2 shields and they're both massive upgrades. This one's 2 strength, 5 block. 2 strength, 5. They're the same. Cool. Alright, well, I'm off to bed, guys. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. We'll try to level some more tomorrow. But we finally found a class that I like. I wasn't digging some of these other classes that I tried in Conquest of Azeroth, but this one I really like this class. This class is, I think, has a lot of potential. And it's interesting because I think a lot of people say when you play this class that you should be doing not the tank build, but I don't know. So I got to read up on it and do some research tomorrow and kind of see what we can do with it. But I tried Blood Mage. I didn't like it. I tried Stormbringer. Stormbringer was okay. I think Stormbringer is a decent class, but I'm just not a caster player. I don't really play casters that much. I did the Sun Cleric, and Sun Cleric is definitely the style of character that I normally would play, but it's just weak. Sun Cleric right now, in its current state, I think just feels very weak. So the Starcaller is really cool. So anyways, I'm off to bed. I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace out. Yeah, actually, I looked at the Tinker, and I haven't tried it yet. No, I haven't tried it. There's a ton of classes I haven't tried. I did look at the Tinker, and I must admit it did look kind of fun. I mean, as far as like a point control, like putting down your turrets and your guns to try to hold positions on battlegrounds. I think it reminded me of Torbjorn in Overwatch. Have you ever played Torbjorn in Overwatch? Here. If you go to, let's see. I don't know if I'm spelling that right. How do you spell Torbjorn? How come? Man, I know I got a video of me playing Torbjorn. Ah, well, I don't see it. Oh no, there it is. Grumpy, what's up, Grumpy? I'm going to bed, Grumpy. We were talking about the Tinker as a class in Conquest of Azeroth, and it reminded me of playing Torbjorn. Yeah, no, good to see you, Grumpy. Yeah, I'm heading to bed, man. It's too late. I wanted to go to bed about an hour ago, so. Yeah, similar to engineer. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'll talk to you guys later, man. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.